Hola a todo el mundo, bienvenidos a mi canal. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a recap of the second episode of the challenge Total Madness. It is the new challenge that I, thank God, was not part of. So I'm going to be giving you an objective view on what I thought of this episode. So let's get started. Alrighty guys, we are going to get out my handy dandy laptop. I took a lot of notes and I have a lot to say on this episode. Bear with me, I'm learning how to use my new mic. Let's welcome Barbara to the family so I can give you some crisp, beautiful words. This second episode was incredible. I love that it left us with a cliffhanger. Just remember, I am reviewing this episode very objectively. I've been in their shoes, and trust me, if I was in their shoes right now, I would be making the same mistakes, if not worse. So I'm looking at this as a viewer who has played the game before, but very objectively. Trust me, I would be a hot mess if I was in their shoes. What I love, absolutely love about this season is that you have to go into an elimination in order to make it to a final, but you have to win that elimination in order to make it to that final, because if you don't win that red skull, if you don't go into elimination, you are not going into that final. But now everyone's mentalities, all the games that I've played is like avoid elimination at all costs and get out the best players because you don't want to run again. Well, in the beginning, it's about getting out like the weakest links because these quote unquote layups that everyone calls, you know, they're your safe bets. So if you can beat them out in the beginning when there's still a lot of game left, like that's, you know, if I win Troika and get out a simple player, put them up for elimination, get them out, okay, they're not coming back into the game and I'm safe and I have no blood on my hands, right? But then it gets to like, you know, you're in the game, the momentum is going. Now people are targeting the huge players, the most, you know, these are the big targets because now you have to target out the players that are like, they're going to beat you in a final. Someone's going to beat you in a final. Those are the players you want to get out now, right? You don't want to do it early in the beginning because then if they get back into the game, they're going to take you out and gun for you all season long. So, right, there's a happy moment where you need, well, it's an unhappy moment, but that happy, perfect moment where it's like, all right, let's target the big, best players so that we don't have to run against them in the final. So, this season is so different. People need to get into this elimination, right? And it's like they're fighting to get into this elimination. Everyone gets so much anxiety. All the seasons that I've played, they get such bad anxiety. They're like, I don't want to go in. I don't even want to go in. Eliminations are so scary. But now this is so bad ASS. Like everyone's like, I need to get into there. Like I love how everyone wants to get in. It's like warrior status. I love it. It makes for an even better season. And I love that I get to watch this. I'm so happy I don't get to live this because I hate eliminations. Now, Tori said it perfectly. Now people aren't going to pick off like, oh, I want to target this player because I don't want to run against him in a final. That is going to happen here and there in the season. But now it's like, who am I going to beat in elimination? I want to go against someone that I can win. I want to go against a layup. I want to go against a guaranteed person that I know that I'm going to beat. Jen won in this episode, so I feel bad for her. She's totally stunning, totally beautiful girl. All the drama, we're going to get into it. So this season is all about, oh, we need to freaking get in this elimination. It's so crazy because now you're not really going to have a lot of blood on your hands. Like, people want to go in. So if you need to win, number one. And if you win, that means people want to go into elimination. So whoever you're putting up for elimination in the Troika, the people in the Troika are not going to have blood on their hands unless they play wrong. So we see here right now that Dee got blood on her hands. So I'm going to discuss how to kind of avoid that situation as well. And the best part of this episode, and what's going to be the best part of this whole season, is if you're in the Troika, now you can go against the person you put up. So if I don't like someone, or if I'm putting someone up for elimination, me in the Troika, I can still get that red skull. I could still go up. if you win the troika, that you're guaranteed. You get to choose who you want to go up against. So if it's a girls, you want to win troika when it's your gender's day. So if it's a girls' day, a girl, you want to win, you know? Or if it's a guy's day, a guy wants to win, or someone that's in their alliance. Like if it's guys' day and Tori wins, that's great for her fiance. Now you're guaranteed, if you're in the troika, you're guaranteed to stay in that week, but you're also guaranteed, well, unless you lose at elimination, but you're also guaranteeing your spot in the final. So the troika means you now get to choose whoever you go against. So being in the troika is so important. I love the D Rogan drama. Like I said before, I had no idea they were like that romantically involved. So it's just getting so steamy. I love Big T. Oh my God. She is like ready and passionate and enthusiastic to get in and earn her stripes. She is a cutie. I love her. And I didn't get to see her last season. I heard she played last season. So I'm so excited to get to know Big T this season. Another thing is Melissa, disclaimer, I completely missed Melissa last episode of my recap, my first episode's recap. Love Melissa. She is such a fighter. She's a really strong girl, and she's a Barbie doll, and she's not afraid to get dirty. So Melissa is a player to watch out for. So now Jen is in a sticky situation right now. I feel like I'm Jen right now. Okay, so Jen is in a sticky situation. It's really sad seeing Dee cry. It sucks because I know how she's feeling. When you like someone on these shows, you know, your feelings and emotions are heightened. You don't have your family to like talk to, and like your normal food and a cell phone and music and a laptop and internet, and you know, you don't have the fun stimulation that you get every single day. So, you know, watching her ex-boo flirting with a new girl that's beautiful that sucks. And another thing that I love about Dee was considered my short-lived experience on War of Worlds. I did get to know Dee a little bit, and she was considered a layup, but this was before people saw her competitive side. This is before people saw how she actually played. But people judge a book by its cover, just like they're judging Jen. And now Dee won last season, right? And then she goes and she's running the house this season, straight off the bat. So I love that her come up story. Dee is a great player. She's a great competitor, and she is a champion. So I love that glow up. So the challenges, the airdrop extraction, you have to carry military crates a mile apart. Oh my FG, this is just like my beach challenge on Vendettas. It was so painful. We carried those huge pellets, and it was in the heat and the sand, and it was like back and forth. I thought I was gonna die. So these are like little final situations. They're not fun, guys. I'm not kidding you. It feels like your lungs are on fire. And you have to carry. So this challenge is really perfect for a big player. This is perfect for a big player like a Zach. Zach's not my favorite person in the world at all, but he's a great challenger. So basically, when you're huge and you're not too bulky and too muscular, you're kind of like lean and muscular, and you're really, really big and tall, these things are going to be a lot easier for you to carry than a little tiny 4'11" player like me when those crates are, if not bigger than me. So when you're, you know, the taller or bigger you are with, you know, a little bit of muscle but not too bulky, this was a challenge for those players. Oh my God, I didn't realize how big Fessy was. He is huge. Oh my! So I didn't watch Fessy and Casey's and Swaggy's season of Big Brother, but I do really like all of them. So this is so much fun to watch. You need really good endurance for this challenge. So if you don't have endurance, and Rogan learned that on the first season he did on Vendettas when he got out, climbing the Rock of Gibraltar. Now he was too big, no endurance. Now he's everything. He's a perfect challenge balance. He's like the perfect little magical challenger altogether. Tori's also right. She hasn't seen Jen show her skills yet, so she would be a best candidate to go against at this point in the game. That is so true. Just looking as an outsider, I feel bad for Jen. This is the name of the game. I've been for the plucking before, so you know it's your initiation. You got to earn your stripes. So that is, I mean, based on her performance from this season, it is true. Like I do like Jen, so this is no shade at all. When Jordan, Jenny, and Wes go up, I mean, the commentary is hilarious. Wes is just so funny. I love how he's like, I hate Jordan. So it's like his own teammate. he's sad that he lost, but he's also excited because she likes to see Jordan suffering. So Wes's commentary is hilarious. This is so crazy, guys. They put him in a helicopter. I've jumped out of a helicopter in the final of Final Reckoning, and right after I jumped out of that helicopter with Polly, I literally took a in the middle of the safari, like in the middle of the bushes, no porta potty, no nothing. I just pooped in the bushes because it was so scary that it like ignited my poop, and then like I went in the bushes and pooped. And I think Ashley pooped right after me. Kyle, Fessy, and Melissa crushed that one. I was so excited to see Melissa and just performing really well now that she's back on. I'm sorry I didn't mention you, Melissa, in my first recap, but I do like that girl. She's pretty awesome. D, Corey, and Swaggy. I'm cheering for Swaggy. I love Corey. I love D. They're crushing it, hitting their pink bins. I would have loved to be in their group because they get the pink bins. So that's why I would have wanted to be in their group. And then D, Corey, and Swaggy win. I love how Swaggy's protecting his fiance and how his fiance Bailey is protecting him. I love their little romance. It's so cute. And, dude, Jenn is a huge red target right now. She's a rookie. She hasn't performed. So she hasn't shown her intimidation factor, which it really sucks that she gets out first because she was on the Amazing Race. That means she's a great, like, competitor. So I'm sad she didn't get to show her true colors. You know, sometimes you need to learn a social game. And believe it or not, the Amazing Race, you need a great social game. So Jenny didn't have enough time to really showcase her strength. And it's okay because she was one, you know, she's one of the few Amazing Race contestants, if not the only one. I don't know if there's any other players, but she didn't really get too much time to really show her cards. So that really sucks, but I hope that she can go on in the future because she's beautiful and she seems like a sweet girl. And I mean, the Amazing Race, we gotta show up. Come on, CBS. The Wes and Bananas thing with Jenn is so funny. Jenn and every other person out there, never, ever, 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 ever let anyone write your speeches for you. People will try to sabotage you. I come from Big Brother, so anyone will try to sabotage you, being a saboteur at any time. So never let anyone write your speeches for you. I loved Bear's addition to the speech. And I was just laughing so hard, but I also felt my heart was breaking because Jenn didn't know that they're messing with her. So they played Jenn, and that really sucks. Wes is legit a ventriloquist, straight up. He is a great, like, Big Brother player. Like, Wes needs to play Big Brother. And then the D-Jenn drama over Rogan, I'm just going to leave it there. And I love Big T more and more. Every time she talks, Big T's a player that every time she talks, I'm like, keep talking because I love everything you're saying. You're so, like, passionate and so excited about this. I love when players take this game seriously. Like, I love when they take this as a battlefield, as a game. This is not, you know, a bicycle ride in the park. This is a real sport. And when people become athletes and they take this seriously, I have so much respect for them. If I like someone or not, you have to have respect for them as challengers if they're great on the court, on the field, on the troika, in the battlegrounds, in Armageddon. This is the best time to be in the tribunal because people want to go in, and the main job of the tribunal is to put people in. So this is the best season, the best setup for that, and you want to win to guarantee your spot in the game, but also to, you know, go against whoever you want to go against. All right. Now, dun, dun, dun. D made a huge mistake. And oh my gosh. And best believe I would have made the same mistake as D. I could have if I was in her situation. Because if D lost against, you know, Jenn, after all this drama, that would be so embarrassing and humiliating. But that win would have been magical. It would have been glorious. I'm going to let you guys know, this is my stance on this situation. I can see both ends to it, right? So D was not mentally prepared. When you're in the troika and when you're safe, you're not mentally prepared to go into elimination. So D didn't have that mentality. She didn't sleep on it all night. She wasn't war ready, battle ready. And that is a mentality that you have to get in and get prepared for. Jenn was already prepared for days, knowing she was going to go into elimination. So that is my pro for D and why she made that decision, and I totally respect that decision, right? But then she had the opportunity to take out one of the quote unquote, and I'm not calling Jenn the weakest player, but she is perceived as the weakest player on this season. And she hasn't showed her stripes. That's why I hope she comes back, because she was on the Amazing Race and she has a lot to show. So I hope she makes it back so that she can show her cards and show that she's a great competitor. So Dee had the perfect opportunity to take out someone that's not like a Jenny, who's like a full on athlete, like who could beat the guys. And she had someone that she could actually potentially beat. The problem is Dee didn't know what the elimination was going to be. So obviously she was, she made the decision she made, but this would have been the perfect opportunity for her to take her out, get her crown back, well, continue with her crown on her head, stay in the game, and not ruffled any feathers. Tori, Jordan are now gunning for her. At least Jordan is. Everyone's feathers are ruffled. And I love, Jenny was not going to be upset with Dee if Dee didn't choose her, because they're giving her when the challenge gods and TJ are giving you the opportunity to put yourself in. Every challenger, if you're a real challenger, you're going to respect the person for actually putting themselves in. That's a highly respected move right there, right? But I totally understand Dee. She was not mentally prepared. And in this game, if you're not mentally ready, just like how Cam took me out on Vendettas, I was not mentally ready. You are going to lose if your mental is not in the game. Would have been such a great win for her. She would have crushed that one. Dee is so strong. Also, I'm Jenny's. I'm probably confusing all the names back and forth, but you guys know who I'm saying. When I say Jenn or Jenny, just put the right person there. So Jenny is so mature. She's an athlete. She's a competitor. And I like that she wasn't going to get mad if Dee didn't put her in. I just really love that about her. I'm Jenn's biggest fan right now. Right now, two of my top favorites are Jenny and Big T. Love them. Now Dee put herself in a sticky situation. I hope she can get herself out of it. I know she has Wes on her corner. I know that she won last season. So let's see what's going to happen to Dee. Let's see if she can get herself out of this sticky situation. Honestly, the whole house would have respected Dee's decision on that. And even Anissa said something. So everyone would have respected Dee if she put herself in. And also I agree with Ashley. She has great insight in this game, being a female who has won multiple times. Like, Ashley always comes in with some great insight. And I can't wait. I was so excited for this elimination. Now I can't wait for the next episode and see all the drama that comes out again. So this is so great. Now if you win Tribunal, you can nominate yourself. This is the best possible twist. So now everyone needs to fight as hard as possible to get in the Tribunal when it's their genders elimination week, because when you can nominate who you want to go against, it's going to be the best for your game. So you have to win-win so you don't ruffle any feathers. Play that troika the best to your ability. And honestly, if you're in the troika, you just got to go in yourself now. So let's see how many people have the bolas to actually win the troika and put themselves in. This is the best twist possible. So there you guys have it, my objective view, and this is no shade against any of the players. This is just me analyzing this episode and letting you know my thoughts. I do like all the players. Even Kyle is so funny. I'm not Kyle's biggest fans, but Kyle's commentary is really funny, and I want to see how Kyle plays this season too. And I mean, this is a great cast, great lineup, and I love all the drama. I cannot wait to see the drama that continues. This is going to be so much fun. So until the next time, guys, los amo, los quiero, ¡mua! Besitos.